Hey guys, Kyle Manzano from Manzano Munitions. Today I want to talk about the Trijicon RCR. So the RCR is a new part of Trijicon's lineup. They introduced it a couple years ago. It is essentially an enclosed RMR. We really like this because it has the same RMR footprint. Everything that we typically run is a Trijicon footprint. So having an optic that allows us to have the benefits of a closed emitter while utilizing the same footprints on all the guns that we already have definitely made it an easy transition into our lineup of gear. So some of the versatility that the RCR has, obviously you can see it, we have it on a 12 o'clock dot right here for our 14.5 Radian build, and we also have it on our Infinity 2011 style pistol. So knowing that we can have an enclosed emitter without having to worry about fogging or any other issues that you might see on the market with other enclosed emitters allows us to have with confidence an enclosed emitter that we know is going to be indestructible, and we are going to be able to travel with it to teach and not stress about whether or not once we land there that it's going to have issues. So having the confidence in these optics that they're going to run, knowing that they're Trijicon quality, but also that they're an enclosed emitter, allows us to shoot with these in the rain, in foggy settings, etc., knowing that the optic is not going to fog up or we're going to have any kind of water getting into the emitter area. Now, having it on these builds where you have like a 14.5, 12 o'clock dot, knowing that even when you're outside and you're shooting or you're using it as a spotting dot while you transition into an LPVO style of optic or scope, it's definitely one of those things that will give you confidence that you do not need to worry about whether this is going to come loose. That was one of the things that everyone was kind of talking about when they first got released was the capstan screws. People didn't know how well they'd hold up over time. I learned that once you put it on, zero issues. I haven't had any issues with them electronically, and I haven't had any issues with them screw-wise once I started using the correct depth screw. The 6x32s or 6x40s or the 6x32 longs. Once you understand which screw you're supposed to be using for kind of which setup, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. So, in conclusion, I've been running this since December 2023, and knowing that I'm able to travel the country in whatever weather I'm in, I'm able to use these dots knowing that they're going to function perfectly fine, not being any concerned if it's raining. The first time I ever took this dot out was a very, very rainy course in Tennessee, and it was 3 days long, and it lived through the course no problem whatsoever. And after that, I gained a lot of confidence with these. Started putting them on everything. Highly recommend them. Trijicon RCR if you're looking for an enclosed emitter that you can actually trust.